In the 16th century, Europe was a land of exploration and discovery, where new foods from the New World were slowly being introduced to curious palates. Among these exotic imports was a bright red fruit that would one day become a kitchen staple, the tomato. But in the early days of its arrival, this seemingly innocent fruit found itself at the center of fear, suspicion, and even outright bans. The tomato made its way to Europe from the Americas in the early 1500s, brought back by explorers who were eager to introduce the continent to the bounty of the New World. With its vibrant color and unique shape, the tomato was quickly noticed, but it was also met with an air of caution. At first, the tomato was admired for its ornamental qualities rather than its culinary potential. European gardeners prized the plant for its exotic appearance, but few dared to eat the fruit, uncertain of its effects. The tomato's path to the dinner table was hindered by an unfortunate misunderstanding. In those days, wealthy Europeans dined on plates made of pewter, a material high in lead content. The acidic nature of tomatoes caused lead to leach from the plates, leading to cases of lead poisoning. As diners fell ill or worse after consuming tomato dishes, the fruit quickly earned a dangerous reputation. Rumors spread like wildfire. The tomato was dubbed the poison apple, and people began to believe that the fruit was inherently toxic. Stories of the tomato's deadly powers became so widespread that it was effectively banned in many parts of Europe. No one wanted to take the risk. Further fueling the tomato's bad reputation was its membership in the nightshade family, a group of plants that included some well-known toxic species such as belladonna, also known as deadly nightshade. The resemblance between the tomato and its poisonous relatives only deepened the fear. To the average European, the tomato was guilty by association. It was seen as a dangerous foreign intruder that had no place in the European diet. As a result, the tomato was shunned, and its cultivation for food purposes was discouraged, if not outright prohibited. For decades, the tomato languished in the shadows of European cuisine, its potential as a food source unrealized. But as time passed, attitudes began to change. In Italy, particularly in the southern regions, the tomato found its first advocates. Here, the fruit was embraced not just as an ornamental plant, but as a key ingredient in cooking. Italian cooks experimented with the tomato, adding it to sauces, soups, and eventually creating dishes that would become beloved worldwide. Slowly but surely, the tomato's poisonous reputation began to fade. As the Italian love for tomatoes spread, other European nations began to reconsider their stance. By the 18th century, the tomato had shed its sinister image and was making its way into kitchens across the continent. The fruit that was once feared as a poison was now celebrated for its flavor and versatility. The ban on tomatoes was lifted, and the fruit went on to become a symbol of culinary innovation, particularly in Mediterranean cuisine. The tomato had triumphed over superstition and fear, proving that even the most misunderstood things can find their place in the world. Today, the tomato is one of the most widely consumed fruits in the world, a cornerstone of countless dishes from pasta sauces to salads. It's hard to imagine a time when this humble fruit was feared and banned across Europe. The story of the tomato is a reminder of how fear of the unknown can shape our perceptions and how, with time and understanding, those fears can be overcome. What was once thought to be deadly has become an indispensable part of our lives, a true testament to the power of curiosity and the willingness to challenge old beliefs. Thank you for watching All About the Ban on Tomatoes. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And as always, stay curious.